Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Natalia and I hope that you consider joining my family, hitting that subscribe button down below, as well as the notification bell right next to it so that you are notified anytime that I post a new video. As you can tell, this is wash day here. I hope that you guys enjoyed my last video where I was talking about the Olaplex, and I'm gonna do it again today. So kind of excited, but hence why we have the messy, very messy bun going on. It's wash day. I get a lot of questions all the time based off of all the videos that I've done about being Puerto Rican, being Latina, and what my life has been like. And a lot of you guys have wanted me to make a video on what it's like to date a Puerto Rican. I, can't tell you enough times how great we are, and I am, because I can only speak for myself. Before that, I just wanted to make something that is a little bit more relatable for me right now, because to be honest, the Puerto Ricans that I have dated, I think it's pretty obvious to say that it hasn't worked out. And with that being said, not purposefully, but I landed just outside of the whole Latin Spanish-speaking spectrum, and I have been dating a Brazilian for the last 4.5 years. It got me thinking, I've learned a lot these past few years about a different culture, and you would think it's a Latin American country, there are lots of similarities, and while there are a lot of differences. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you guys 5 things that I learned dating a Brazilian. Number 1, Spanish and Portuguese, not the same. I kind of learned this one the hard way. To be honest, I used to work at Best Buy, and needless to say, the Best Buy that I worked at was kind of a tourist attraction. You don't know how many times they would stop me, please, speak Spanish? And I'd be like, sí, claro, yo, yeah, ¿en qué les puedo ayudar? And they would be like, tudo bem, eu quero falar em português porque eu perguntei por espanhol, mas eu falo português. And that is my very broken version of saying, I want to speak Portuguese to you. I asked you if you spoke Spanish, but I really speak Portuguese. And they would go off. And I get it. Like, there are lots of words that are very, very similar. And the more comfortable that I got with Brazilians and with learning Portuguese, the better I thought I was at it until I went to Brazil. The state where Brian's family is from, my boyfriend's family is from, is called Espírito Santo, and it's not really a tourist attraction. Like, it's not a touristy state really at all. The touristy states of Brazil are usually like Rio, Sao Paulo, Bahia, like those bigger areas, like bigger, larger city areas. When I got to Brazil, thinking that I was hot shit, I spoke Portuñol, and I was gonna be able to get by and ask for what I wanted and understand what they wanted from me. No, it was not at all like that. It was so bad sometimes where I wouldn't speak because I felt horrible. I'm like, damn, I really thought I knew, and I don't know at all. I don't know if it's just the larger cities in Brazil that understand Spanish a little more. Maybe it was just the particular people that I was around that couldn't really understand me, but it was hard, and it really showed me that they are 2 completely different languages, both extremely beautiful, and I love them both, and I love the amount of Portuguese that I've learned now, but they're not the same. They're not. So please, if you're Brazilian and you ask for someone who speaks Spanish, don't get frustrated when we don't understand you. Number 2, just because you can salsa doesn't mean you can samba. Oh, did I learn this one. Not to have like a little chip on my shoulder or anything, but I like to consider myself a pretty good dancer. I can dance merengue, bachata, salsa. Yes, the video is coming soon. I can dance hip hop. I consider myself pretty well rounded. These hips do not lie. Up until I tried the samba. Oh man, that is like a whole different level of feet movement. They're like doing like 30 steps at one time, and I get lost at like number 3. My boyfriend's sister, who I've done a video with her here on my channel if you want to check it out, she was teaching me some Portuguese slang words, and I, have spent many times with her trying to learn how to samba, and I can't get it. I don't know if I don't have like foot and brain coordination, like my brain doesn't tell my feet when to move quick enough. Like have really struggled in the samba area. So if you guys know how to samba, let me know. God bless you guys, because to me, it's hard. It's the hips, and it's the feet, and it's the top, and it's the... I just can't do it. I can't. Number 3, the food. I honestly think that the food will make any Latino feel right at home. I am Puerto Rican, and you guys know that we eat our arroz con habichuela, rice and beans, and that is a very, very big deal in Brazil. I learned, like, they eat rice and beans just as much as we do. But aside from the rice and beans, one of my favorite dishes that I had in Brazil that's big in Espiritu Santo is muqueca. Muqueca is like the seafood stew that has like shrimp, and it can have fish, and it can, oh my god, just so much goodness. And they also eat that with rice and beans, or they'll eat the rice with that over it, so you can mix it. Like, it is just and honestly, I haven't like had muqueca in a really long time. My boyfriend's mom kills it. She does an amazing job, and I love it so much. Like, it's so good. It's right here. If you want to make me happy, just give me good food, and Brazilian food anytime. They also have lots of little like appetizers or food that we would find like at cuchifrito, for example, similar to like alcapurrias or relleno de papa. They over there would have coxinhas, which are these like chicken stuffed, like doughy, I'm like going like this because they're usually like this size, but they're so good. I can't. I'm thinking too much about food, and I'm trying to diet, and that's not working. Number 4, you will definitely fight over where to spend the holidays, especially Christmas. Being a Puerto Rican, as I've mentioned here on this channel before, I think a few times, I have a huge family, and we celebrate Christmas Nochebuena, like most Hispanic people do. Christmas Eve is when the whole family gets together, we eat, we drink, we open gifts, and all of that stuff. And Brazilians kind of like to do the same thing. So I think it's safe to say that if you're Latino and you're dating a Brazilian, be prepared to have the debate over whose family is gonna enjoy what with who, because family is a big deal all across. I think just the Latin thing overall, whether you speak Spanish or Portuguese, being with one another is one of the most important things, especially in the most important times of the years, like the holidays, you know, New Year's and all of that. It's special. So don't think that you're gonna get over because you can pull the whole I'm Puerto Rican, we spend Nochebuena. They'll be like, you gotta pick one. And number 5, the soccer. Ooh, how I've grown an appreciation for soccer. Not to mention the World Cup just ended. Brazil didn't make it to the semifinals, and I was very sad, as if I was a Brazilian. Like, that's how into it I got. I never thought that I would pay attention to soccer as much as I do now. It is insane. Growing up, I watched baseball, I watched boxing. I didn't watch basketball or football or anything else because baseball and boxing is what mattered to us. Like I've said before on my channel, boxing matches meant big parties in my house, meant family coming over, people you haven't seen in 10 years coming over just to watch the big fight. Like, it is a big deal. And I've learned that soccer is not only a big deal in Brazil, but with the rest of the world, and us Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, I just don't know why we're not on that bandwagon. Like, it's a whole other level, and I've learned so much, and it is just a beautiful sport that unites so many people, and definitely now including me, it's amazing. So that is it, guys. Those are just some of the things that I've learned while dating a Brazilian. Let me know if you guys want me to do dating a Puerto Rican. I already know some of you do. So just let me know down below, because I would definitely love to tell you guys some of the horror stories that I have. Because we're a little crazy. I think it's safe to say. I think this channel alone, my channel, definitely proves that we're a little cuckoo in the head. Don't forget to hit that like button, as well as leave a comment down below what you guys would like to see next. Follow me on the rest of my social media accounts, and don't forget to subscribe. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.